was smart Ghana update na mo hwe mo bibia akwaba message nkoma ebedi odo comment be ba no subscribe no like the channel and then nkoma ebedi afa papa Asiedu Nketia NDC General Secretary wakasa a o chese NDC MPs o mo parliament no nye bibia na yese mo boycott ya no mo sori ko no mo jaho nsem bi o ayese mo gina na mo fight ema oman ma no na enikwan se mo ye ya mo sori ko no mo sori ko de se di si o budget asese budget no o kire se budget no se e-levy 1.75 a ka budget no ho no de so konkon ho mo nyintu even budget na nkasa no kra no ho nsensem bebre ho a se na omo anyintu wakasa bebre na wasa wakasa chese omo nya against taxes and as taxation say tax obi nanso so nikwan say mo tax ya ma de impo woti ni ba bia mo broni bia say o dwene no ho a ono anka bia onya adwuma ya so otua tax no no so otua tax ni bia no na mo pese mo kuma Ghana for wakasa bebre wakasa so afa say omo to aba afa budget no ho no na anka onya anka obeso free public gallery na wako akoto bi eno so yenko ni enkotie ni nsem o kan ni bi ye ba
NDC is not against taking loans or grants, but we believe that loans must be used for investment, which investment will generate proceeds with which you can repay the loans. If you take loans for consumption, then you are pushing today's burden onto future generations. You are consuming today so that your children and grandchildren will be paying the cost. We think that that type of taking loans will be injurious to our country and injurious to the future generations of this country. And I guess we must all understand what happens in Parliament when we get to budget hearing, appropriation bills, and so on. When a budget is read to Parliament, the principles are debated the same way that you have heard them being debated. At the end of that first round of debate, there is a vote to determine whether we have accepted that basket, the framework of the budget. That is currently what is going on now. Now, whether we vote to accept it or reject it, if we reject it, it goes back for a new budget to be brought. If it is accepted, it doesn't mean that everything in the tax measures and other things have all been accepted, no. So we are at this first stage where we believe that the foundation of the budget is wrong. And we are prepared to deploy all the power you have given us. And that power is 137 MPs. We cannot have a bigger vote than that. And so that is why I'll commend our MPs that so far they have stood on the side of Ghanaians and have exercised that power fully. In fact, if I knew that it was permissible to infiltrate and vote, I would have descended from the public gallery to come and make the number 138. After this, whatever happens, then portions of the budget will be assigned to the select committees, or what you call subject matter committees. So the agriculture side will go to Agric Committee, energy side will go to energy, and so on and so forth. So at that committee level, the details of the estimates are examined. And before the details of this year's estimates are examined, the responsible minister will bring the details of how they utilized last year's budget for questioning. If they are not able to justify the expenditure of what we have given them, then the committee may vote to reject that particular aspect of the budget, even though the whole framework has been accepted. Now, if that one is done, all the sector committees will bring their budgets for debate on the floor. When the report from the committee comes to the floor, there's another vote. There's another debate. Then, after that, after all the reports have been accepted or whatever, then the tax measures must come by way of bills. So it is at that stage that either the Attorney General or Minister of Finance will now bring a bill that will provide for the collection of the e-levy and the other taxes. So that will be taken through the proper stages of lawmaking. Irrespective of what happens at committee level previously on the finance committee, or what happens in the plenary when the principles of the budget were being decided upon, we still have an opportunity to vote against the e-levy and make sure it doesn't happen. So we are at a stage where maybe from tomorrow we will revisit the approval or non-approval of the principles. But whatever happens, we still stand firmly by our initial position. If they are able to bulldoze it through, we have agreed with our members of parliament that boycott is not an option. Because if we boycott, what it means is that all these other stages will be railroad. So we will be present and undertake our key responsibility of holding the elephant accountable. So at every stage of the committee meetings, we will ensure that the proper verification of figures and other things are done. It is at that stage that the elephant in the room will be discussed.
General Mosquito, Anna, Yakuti, Abano, message all the comments, but no like it to the channel. And then I could feel just capa every different.
For the first time in so many times, I bomb in some honorable Asiedu Nketia. I fail now all year, man. Canen de na 7 previous, and with all due respect, now growing in the yes, it's answer. Kai believe one penny playing on Savase and we move Galagun for so at your age there are certain jokes or comments you don't do because of Kabo or former and simple why and Fenny so what I say some a serious issue no the Fenya who say all we cannot play there but a simple why and your work time at the play crochet and then you play time at the work crochet so what I say yes baby see channel one fan share a free talk Ghana near teacher. It is a Ghana nature there also be at the back of your head. I dare also want to say what will make Ghana prosper is what it should be your goal. But Koba say, yeah, my politics new way more to the stand say, oh, I deal with the year, but me NDC me MPP into mempen a basa and moi. Into the all can say the minority leaders in parliament, you know. I don't know what say a boycott, even though be a no dream. Asama all can. Boycott na all can yes o ma boycott na ha na emu bia o peso mo ho no me chinchine twan dia ndi mintu nchire na emu so mo boycott say ye ko de mo bia mo nya mo ho a ende na say amo Ghana say de na me ka say Ghana first de bia ya me ka no so hu ye we taxes here honorable Asiedu Nketia so amuntie yi eyampa because niam bebrebe na NDC aban aba we implementing taxes and the taxes by in fact we don't come the tax implementation of taxes there and this is more potential MPP so what I say call VAT value added tax was introduced by NDC condom tax was introduced by NDC top tax here Kofi na the buy but ena BBB levy be and that petrol no so am is petrol they introduce it and all that. Nti okazo muntia no munya dwen. Afi yemra the subject which is the e-levy itself no. Obi biara obetra kase me a politician ti ade na aba no. Wo ji won achi nya kosi ase no medwene ho amenti ase. E-levy na aba no. Yes. Ye won komo bi dia my brother. Nkomo a osi edi ni say. Ye versus percentage na what asem I keep saying it. Se onkomo bi dia ye ni nkomo no say percentage na fe na ye sha say introduce ade no. Etiema na na fom. Na obi entwemfa no ho nhyem yie. Na mo ehuri bi yampene kora. Yampene kwa de enya adwuma my brother me so onkofo abroche bebrebe amota afrewa na so nso frewo. Hwe edumre bi ohun. Obi bu abroche a ono mfrewo kofrewa se be si ateno no. Na so be si to bakato na ya afreme. E because of for mo kasa che dodo aso ye nka so esa ameboka. But also what be that? And taxes there, it is everywhere. It now you will be kwa one. Young kosa you be reduce the percentage, you know. Sabe ya e kwani mu se koba se o se etum ane atum. By wo shase for so shase awe nam a ye mfa wo so nam na start we nam o kusie no ne ahwea mo ne ade no mu to so afa na ba wi wo so no. But what the meji ase. Etino honen koma o se di. Nothing so those who are going to mobilize the e-levy no fund no I from beba no revenue no from beba no you make sure say there will be a law betumi ama nkofo information right to information ebema ya tumi hunu say ade we na mo kan yampa mo de ye mo ko say youth employment sika no ebi ebekoho say bia we individual na obi adwuma bi kra betumi ama abosia akaye good. Eti will be kwa eno ne ande o make sure say ye the maybe cross basis say someone a chese minister and now whoever is in charge of these e-levy thing no ade na mo some be mo see be call roads sa na man na o see fight for. These are the two things, how to use the money and then the percentage, you know, e kwa ba ne mfa so ba ko ba say yempene manako e show clear say politics na wuro mu chen ayi. And our NDC and some communication network, and I think that a sofa kakra, in fact, nyama bia tochema. So what I say, I didn't make us Johanna, you were minority leader in Parliament. Harina Idrisu, Albertu, that's e-levy no crano, 1.75% they too much. Yamvamra 1%. I'm on one call for South Sudan, the good so hey, and Kokasakra. And I say I feel that yen into tio. And the honorable Asiedu Nketia so aba said they are not against taxes.
But e-levy ni the omo chese enya dia omo pniama happen because so the taxes na ye. But in the kwan say obi a mobilize e-levy, obi a mobile money one more no what in the cross be or yeah, you know work vulnerable.
Don't let us be hypocrites. Okay? Tax e-levy tax ya be. It's one of the simple tax answer say you want chinye. Chinye one de me madwere ya me American so this what we be a onka. Chinye say be a 20% so. My dear, you say send na yentew. Na de be akosa ne me ato say.
So born me bia ne say my example to say e bia obi a woti ye kurase ba bia na bo ye bodwa
ha.
Wotiatia menga se wonya sika na ato anso wotiatia na wonya
aboabo kakra
no bia menga se be so months na aboabo kakra no na odi sending ne ba was also hwe ne ba school you can say school untimi mfa kanko na wo send a na motina je na chese wo ka se woniska no ko
chairman say wo
do woska Oscar no go tie Asiedu Nketia o se di Oscar obetimi atua na yesi yete no ye di Oniska e bia ono aboabo no aye yi na yese no na ase
but your tax, the more you pay, the more you transfer, the more you pay taxes. And I say from 100 Ghana upwards. It may me kura aja ko you kwaje me kura 200 cities me senama me kura mu bi say on fan ko tua me for asibi school fees. The betting no and they all send 5,000 and you pay. ana meboa enti achinye ne won ye wo he because also what tietia that is aboa kakra no na mpacho 100 cedi ko wotumi aboa no na 2 cedi o se 4 cedi na wo na
2 cedis obi ayo obi e kan obi 100 cedi kan 100 million obi 1 million
Matias
obi e kan say obi fanza 500 Ghana obi 2 cedis
Matias ye ba my dear kan nyina ho nyesa I me kasama aban no me kasama aban no but se do man na se pese ya chichiro man dia these are the things we need to bear because we say taxes na loans na doso mo se ya je mo se do nti e bro kagu wo ma future leaders ana nkwada beba da ache ana esi akoba so keni akotran se adwene yempe kwa bia ye yankase ye betumi akreti bibi kakra na bosia no so ate eno so esi da bi what do we do so what me tietia wanya 100 at the Ghana cedi me pato 2 cedi na 4 cedi no eno shouldn't be a problem
it can be a problem
it can be a problem metiase oti
me kan ni bani tietia no e bia me ga se bi o cross for ne bi mu kojani ade unya woman 5 cedi school wo kuno woman 4 cedi school wo kuno o de chena wo kuno kura e ska kase mano so atiase it is how so a day na o sa akotin se ska no so ade a
my arms up chairman the American union atiase dem pata be chance
say one man of one nipa
metwase o say wo the way wo adwuma you need to push me to explain further so atiase but the me chance ade o se ba yitrim okay oba na wo tietie nya 100 cedi di kutu school fees no me pato so wie school a wadwene ho se oba adwuma ana sai ile bi no o maka wom se o de bi ba support youth yes when to me anko school kwa no person oyo no adwuma there will be loan facility bia ye de be ma de aye adwuma enti oba no ko school fees ma no wie okay no levy wa ko school fees na ma na wie wa wie school o wie no nti oba ya unemployed graduate members are na opa na eti ye wo bibika ye ma empenifo nya west na se budget ko amode ba no mo san fa nko shem some of the clause be shem say sika na ye beje no will be accounted for. You better public forum on it. Minister of Finance about every month and every quarter of the year and be actually say you did 11 no you can say roads you the roads you can say the bima nkwada another youth you better so masne among the adwuma nti ampa 2 million youth have been benefited or they have benefit say or benefited free sa policy nim eno me ate ose but you can say mpene dia do we continue to borrow from outside yamfa ya won to loans so ana etino yeso ofin hu so enu na de no anam nti ye na ose ya brother ya man we cannot continue to live like this brony ama yentumi nyahwe na say kwa nkoma bragu because kwa say black man is capable of managing his own affairs say we managing our own affairs the ose ya pansi yem fight say sika no ye better so 1 2 accountability be adwuma na fe purpose of which the levy was introduced no so no adwuma eno na de ose ba ye ntua kra ne de ye nkoso mobosia na
na me do one news no ja Asiedu Nketia say time on almost Friday no before so Tuesday MP for be approve no and Friday no was an NDC for NPP for so boycott that time nka I dey am to abana go be see free aka akwanya go be see free public gallery no how to be
but ever person he has been a member of parliament before minim dey see ya ono resign so retire so he dey come so 12 years and retire nti what yesu wewu amoni nkoma munem so be see free girl abato aba na hwan da ba wa sa akonya no emra se bedwemni dada ba ni ma no sa akonya no se won sa amra na to na kokofo ono kwaso wa lucky always why ayi wada committee bi so parliament ho ya no kwa ya ho ba ya criticism ni ade ya te ni nam no nti akonya no de so all pank one resign ba me de we American na Honorable Asiedu Nketia for the first time in so many issues me na ya adwene as a boycott shouldn't be an option. We should seek to say Ghana for democrat na ho no. You are fighting for them and you are fighting on good cause. Ade e bebo o man no and as ade e be benefit o man mu nyina e na mo fight it kakra bia ya work out kakra work out no enya de boa to obi ya de onwene hu say Ghana is where we come from. Ye ni baby ebeko. Togo ye fa ye de man na busuanfo dia. Libya ye fa or say Muammar Gaddafi onyan baby ko na busuanfo dia. But Ghana ye Kwame Nkrumah dia ejo so jama nti ye mo ho by let's protect it. Any ade o say do bi adwunim.
No any ade say do bi adwunim nkomo ye di say also adwenkyerɛ fabra our comment section like and subscribe to the channel Smart Ghana update. You will be makram.